Good morning. I'm getting ready to leave today. As you can see, I have things kind of hanging everywhere because last night we got some rain in the middle of the night, and I was really surprised. This little Alvantor tent didn't get any water in the center at all. The sides got a little bit wet, but yeah, it was pretty nice. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. I've never had used it in the rain before, so I didn't know what to expect. I made myself a cup of chai dandelion tea. I already had my coffee, so I guess you would call this a tea chat. Salute. Oh yeah, that's the bomb diggity. Chai dandelion tea, is a diuretic. So if you have water retention or you feel bloated, you want to drink some chai dandelion tea. It just keeps your system cleaned out and it tastes amazing. I don't put anything in it, just the water and the tea bag. That's it. No honey, no nothing. And it's such a nice little treat in the middle of the day or in the morning when you don't want to, sometimes you're tempted to have a snack, like something kind of fattening. But if you have a cup of tea, it ebbs that craving a little bit. What I do is I'll brew a cup of hot tea for when I do my devotions. It's after I had my coffee, I'll brew a cup of hot tea for my time of doing my devotions. So that's pretty much when I use it. And then in the afternoon, I'll have a cup if it's a cold day. Oh, goody, the sun's coming out. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Look at the sky. I gotta tell you, we had wonderful weather this whole 3 days that we were here. We have had wonderful weather. It was in the 70s. Now in the evening it got a little chilly, so the mornings were a little brisk. But fall camping is the bomb diggity, and I am going to do it again. But you can see I pretty much have everything, less is more. I'm cleaning everything up here, getting ready to pack it up. My Berkey is pretty much empty. I used it down to its very bare minimum, and that way I can just dump out what's in there and store it neatly. I put that in my sink at the back, and I wrap pillowcases around it and stores neatly in my sink. It fits perfectly in there, and it doesn't rattle because I have it in a pillowcase. That's one thing about vanning. When you're driving, you have to pack things so they don't rattle around or it drives you crazy. Okay guys, I'm going to show you a few things here. My shower tent is pretty much ready to go. I cleaned it off as best I could with a paper towel, and I got everything out of here. It's all empty. Pretty nice. I tried to clean out as best I could because that's attached. That black strip is attached. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit in the sun before I take it down and pack it up. Using the bear pole here for my tablecloth. And then over here, I'm getting things ready to go into the tule. Usually I put this stuff on the picnic table that have to go into the tule. And here I'm organizing my dishware because I spilled cinnamon in here yesterday and I made a mess. So I had to clean everything out, use some white vinegar spray and wash it down real good. This is what I store that little shield in. The little shield that I have as a backsplash in my sink. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. And up here I have my toilet. This is my KDD toilet. I have it drying, and I have my yoga mat and my waterproof blanket and my one chair. They're all drying here in the driveway. Just to give you a real quick look at my toilet. It's basically just a little small toilet. It'll support up to, I think it's 250 pounds. These are just all the little bags. I use these. They're called elephant bags. Yeah, elephant bags. And I buy them from Amazon, and I just use one of them. They're really thick, really thick. And then I have these extra bags in here. And then of course my kitty litter, which I'm down to just a little bit of kitty litter. I have a big bag at home, but I usually just fill one of these big baggies up. And then I also have these Bio Blue tablets. which help with odor, which I'm not really using right now, but I store them in this little baggie. So yeah, you just kind of put this on here. Now it is a little low, so if you have bad knees, this would not be the toilet for you. But you can see the sides here are like an accordion. So if you want to take everything out of here, this thing will literally collapse into a small little bag. But I keep it in the van just the way it is. I just take it and put it in the van just like that. And I store it underneath my bed. And I get it home, I clean it with Lysol spray and wash it all out and everything. But that's my KDD toilet. I love it. This is a godsend, guys. I put it in my shower tent and it's right there when I need it. So it's just kind of was a little damp because my shower tent got some rain on it last night, so I'm just drying it out. And then over here, I wanted to show you guys a gadget that I have. This gadget right here is my new sweeper, my new vacuum cleaner. But as you can see, I just used it and it is amazing. It does a great job. It's made by Hotor, H-O-T-O-R. Comes in this cute little carry bag. And what's nice about this vacuum cleaner is the length of the hose. I mean, look how long this is. So I plug it in into my DC port in my 240 back in the back there. But what I do is I plug in back there to it with my sweeper, and then I have this long cord, and then I can vacuum, and then this whole thing comes off really easy. You just pull that little thing and it pops off and you can empty it. And then it has this attachment, and it has this little crevice attachment. So yeah, I really like it. And like I said, you just store it in this bag. I'll do that later. So yeah, I'm really happy I made that investment. I think it was $20, something like that. It was cheap. I got it on Amazon. I can give you guys the links to all this stuff. So then up here, of course, we have Teddy. He is ready to go. He wants to leave. He's like, okay, I've had enough of camping. I'm ready to go home. That's his little car seat that he rides in when we drive. But yeah, notice guys, this is always open here. I do not put anything in my car seat because I want to be able to get in there and drive in case of an emergency. Okay. So over here is your electrical. I want to just point this out to you guys. I took my electrical cord off last night just in case it would rain, and it did rain, so I'm glad I did. But you can see there's fuses here. You want to make sure you flick those back off before you leave the campsite, which I've already done. So that way your power is shut off. So that's just a little tip, guys. Make sure you do that. It's just a consideration. Here's my morning dishes and my snack dishes from last night that I have to still do. Now here's the Splatter Guard that I wanted to point out to you guys. This comes, I ordered it for the Gas One butane stove as a Splatter Guard, but it turns out I don't even use it for that. I use it here at the sink because behind the sink is my bed with all my covers and all my blankets, and I don't want them to get wet. So this little thing stands up so nice here. It doesn't get knocked down with winds. It stays there, and then it also guards my solar panel because this is not waterproof, like I told you in my last video. So it keeps that, and it also guards my refrigerator a little bit. So this is an ideal gadget that can be used in several ways, and this is one of them. So yeah, I strongly recommend it as a splash guard at your sink, depending on where your setup is in your van. So my fridge is almost empty, boo-hoo. We've eaten a lot of the food. I think for lunch we're gonna have grilled cheese and tomato soup. I do have some chicken sausage down in there, but I'm going to save those and take those along home. So yeah, we're ready to roll. And then of course in here I have my tea and just my time to just chill out here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my tea and I'm going to go have my devotions. But I just wanted to give you guys a little tea chat video and just let you know how much I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me. It's been 4 wonderful days, 3 nights of pure solitude. It was so well needed. I needed this so bad, guys. But I wanted to tell you that where I'm at now, because usually I don't disclose, you know, where I'm going until the day that I leave. So I am at the Pinchot State Park in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. It's about 45-minute drive from my mother's to this location. So it's gonna make it really awesome for me to be able to come and see my mom and then just take a short camping trip here while I'm up at her house. That way I get 3 days to myself and 3 days with my mom. So I get to rejuvenate and replenish what's taken out. And that's really important that you do that. So yeah, guys, had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for taking the journey with me. Now, right after this video, I'm gonna do a short little video that I prepared for you special last night. I had another campfire last night and I did a little campfire video. It only takes a couple seconds, but you can hear the crackling of the fire and hopefully it'll soothe you and give you a wonderful day. So get out there, guys, take your adventures, enjoy your life. Life is too short. God bless you and have a great weekend. Check out my campfire, guys. I did this all by my little self. It's a beautiful campfire. Something soothing about a campfire. So here's my setup. Teddy's in there hanging out. I put the screen on this side so that Teddy could look outside and see me. So yeah, got a campfire.